Now that we have everything installed, let's launch our initial application by running npm start. Also, let's open it in our code editor. I'm going to go ahead and resize everything so that way the sizing is more pertinent to what we're doing. And the very first thing to do, let's delete this entire source folder. Yes. And the reason to delete everything is to start from scratch, so that way we understand exactly what is going on as we create our application. The first thing we need to do is import React from React. And then, as many of you might remember, it's React DOM from the React DOM. Now we can simply render from the React DOM.render function a div that we would like. And for now, we'll just call it Music Master. And we'll want to grab onto that div with the ID of root at the public HTML. We'll go ahead and save. And there we go. We have Music Master showing up in the corner, as small as it is. Let's continue setting up our application. The first thing we want is an app component. So new file, app.jsx. We'll import React and the component from React. That's all we need for now, although we'll add CSS later. Let's create some basic structure. So class app extends component. Then we'll want to export that by default before we forget. Then of course we want to render some JSX and return it. Let's try returning a div that says Music Master from app now. And then we'll go ahead and replace the index.js div over here with our app. So let's import app from the current directory and find the app. Then we'll simply use a self-enclosing tab for our app. And we failed to compile. They can't find app in the current directory. Now sometimes you have to reload the whole server before it recognizes a new module. And there we go, we see Music Master from app. And now let's continue adding the actual structure to the application. First off, we'll need a title for our application. So we'll say Music Master as the title. And we'll go ahead and give this a class name of app title for now. And then we'll need a search bar component. So remember, we want an input field, the placeholder of search an artist for now, and then a button component that we'll just say is submit. We'll have a profile section. So class name equals profile. And then over here, we can simply say artist name for now. And then for good measure, we'll add an artist picture div. And finally, we'll need a gallery component. And we can just say gallery for now. And then of course, give our class name of gallery. Let's save. And as it updates, we have a very basic looking application that really does nothing except you can click a button for now. So let's move on, add some basic styling to our application to actually make this visible and readable, in other words, bigger, and add some bootstrap to the application.